Wow, I did not look and see how much of this we had made with that last run, but we made a lot of spring steel. So it's good, we can make some more hydrokinetics, and that will hopefully be a whole bunch to power the thingy-mabobber. I didn't test exactly how much was needed for it, but I know it's a lot, and basically the more you give it, the faster it runs. Excavator. That's not what it was called? Extractor? Yeah, there it is. So, wood, impeller, piece of stone, piece of netherrack, drill. We can make all this. Especially if we clean things up a little bit. Just like that. Okay. So, the impeller we probably don't have, just because I only made one last time. Then a couple of those, a piece of wood. What is this sorting by? Why am I always at the bottom? Got me insane. Piece of wood, piece of netherrack, and a piece of stone, right? What am I doing? Of course there's stone. Boom. What are we missing? Maybe it's the particular type of wood that's kind of messing that up. Drill, impeller, just LA. Is it like that? Something like that? Pretty close. Wow, I was so close. Okay. So here's our extractor. This little guy requires energy to come in from the bottom, which shouldn't really be an issue for us. We'll just say output side up. We'll figure out the input side later. Where'd it go? Hello? Oof. Alright, this thing is awesome. This requires a bit of water and a buttload of other stuff. Energy-wise, and it's not a scary UI, but it's really easy. Basically, this is Rotorcraft's one-stop shop for ore processing. You put something in, it processes it down, and you get up to a 6.5 chance. Or something like that, 5.5 chance of or 5.5 times ore, but it's based on percentage chance, so it's not always that effective, but it is very, very, very effective. It's just a bit of a beast of power. So the first thing we need to do is make ourselves another engine, which I think we have another gas-powered engine. Engine? Do we not actually? No, we don't. Engine, what was it called? Was it gas? Yeah, gasoline engine, okay. So a couple cylinders. Oh, I do that every time. Couple cylinders. A gold and ignition unit. Gold. 2 times gear. And yeah, that should be everything, I think. We'll make one more of these. Blah. Yeah. 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 Did I not bring the impeller over? Doesn't seem that way. The rod and the 2 cylinders. Okay. Here's our gas engine now. What we're gonna do is... This is kind of silly. Let's grab a drawer. And a couple of these. And some tape. Do I have any tape? I always miss it. It's kind of an odd texture. What am I doing? Too many inventories. Oh, there it is. I saw it. Perfect. So we'll just grab this. Let's just double check what this was. 427. Woo! Almost lost that whole bit. Yowza. So let's do this. This was my collection system, obviously. 4, 2, and 7. And then we gotta upgrade it a little bit. It's not gonna be to the same extent as the last one, but it'll continue. Now, I want to take this guy and put him here. You know what? No, we're gonna put him over here because I need this to be part of the round robin, to be honest. So it'll be back here. It's not gonna be pretty, but it'll work. Boom. Another set of fins just to keep them cool. I don't really know if these overheat, to be honest. I know their big brothers do, the performance engines. All right. Now we need a grinder. Ooh, 1, 2. Grinders are pretty easy to power and they're pretty easy to make, so they're a good source of canola, especially at the beginning. I mean, of lubricant. We're just gonna make sure we always have one. I forgot that happened. How we doing? Great, great. Okay. I don't really know how fast this is going to be, but let's take a look at our cloud. I don't know how well this is gonna work. Okay. So we're gonna take some lubricant hose. Now, this is not the best way to do this. I could probably pretty easily stop. Go in my inventory. Probably pretty easily just like ender tank this or something, but why not do it this way? So this is some hose designed specifically to move lubricant around your base. Probably don't need that many, but we'll bring it just in case. And I'm not 100% certain, but I have a pretty fair idea that this is gonna output from the bottom. No? That's the wrong machine. I'm like, wait, I've done this. Okay. Also, a big nope for some reason. I wonder if that's going to be an input or an output. Either way, we'll go down with it, so it's not too hideous. What we need now is to do this. That's not what I meant to do. Tape it back up, pop it up. Like so. I doubt this is going to be fast enough. Oh, cool, it is. So that will always be producing some extra lubricant for us. And oh my gosh, that is slow. Yeesh. And then these canola seed husks will actually output into another drawer because there'll be just as many as there is canola seeds, so obviously we're gonna need to store these somewhere. Okay, like that. And we'll just do this to make it simple. I hope this works actually. Oh, that'll leave us with one extra. Okay, so then what we'll do is we'll actually do an insert and extract into a brown channel and insert into a brown channel. Make sure nothing else goes in there. Yes, okay, so that's getting our canola seed husks out of there. That way it'll never overfill. Now you can see, this is insanely slow. But it'll do. It'll at least we'll be sure of the supply of canola. I mean of seed or lubricant, whatever. You know what I'm trying to say, because I'm trying to say it to you. So now just wire these up with lubricant, and then when we're ready, we'll make the final connection, and it will it'll be good. Perfect. So the lubricant will also pool into this pipe. So now if we just come around here, I should be able to see the access points. The thing is, we don't want it to go in just yet because we're not doing anything with this lubricant. Whoops. All right. I'm so bad at building while I'm flying. Okay, so we'll just have to put that one piece in there. We'll be good to go. Now, what we'll do is, so that's going. We have lubricant. I need some, oh boy, this is going to be kind of super difficult. These guys put out a whole lot of power. A whole lot, actually. And we saw that. So let's get another dynameter. What now? I always say it wrong. Dynamometer. Dynamometer, I guess? I don't know. Ender pearls. Why isn't that one stacking? Oh, what on earth? Sorry, I don't have any of those carriages anyways. Alright, let's make a few of those real quick. Always good to have some. Alright. So, we got 4 of these. I always do that. Right, so each one of these takes an insane amount of power and squishes it down. Now the reason we're going to be piping lubricant around here is because we have a couple more things that are going to need it. Being our ratios. Our gear boxes, sorry. Now, I'm thinking we might only need one of these. But that's okay, we're going to combine them anyways. Shaft junction. On this one, actually. Actually, it only goes that one way, so yeah, we'll put it this way. Our last remaining bevel, we'll say input east, output south. Now, yeah, see, that broke. No. So you see how this had, this had a gear thingy in it? I might have lost part of that. So this was a steel shaft, now it's a broken shaft. I do believe there is a function for them. You can repair them by putting a thing back in, but I'm not gonna worry about it. Let's check out our diamond shaft. Will this break? Max torque, 65 or 70,000 Newton meters. Oh yeah, we'll be good here. How do I make these? Diamond shaft. Diamonds are forever. Perfect. Okay. So how much are we getting out of this? So now we're getting 32 rads, and we're getting 32 of torque. Now, if I... No, that's not what I want. Okay, so we gotta take this and increase the speed quite a bit. So what we do is we get some diamond gearboxes, diamond, what are they called? Diamond, I think they're called gearboxes, aren't they? Yeah, gearbox. So if we do 8 to 1, it'll divide the torque by 8, and it'll 8 times the rads. So let's see what that turns into. So 8 to 1 is going to be a lot of crafting. So we need a 4 times and a 2 times. I'm going to get a half stack of those. And about 6 of those. I need some more diamond rods first, I guess. Yes. We'll grab a few of these because I might need more than one. Whoops, I forgot what I was doing. Alright, so there's the 8 times. Do I have a carriage housing? No, I do not, or whatever these are called. Mount. There's a bunch. Alright, so if we slap this on here... Oh, shoot. I knew as soon as I did that, I was going to regret it. So we'll do a 4 times. And we'll make one more 2 times. And we'll make one more 8 times. And we'll make one more 8 times thingy. Why did this break? Because there was no lubricant, and it's an insane amount of power coming through here. Now, bevels cannot, or bevels don't have that issue. So we're gonna make a couple more bevels as well. Let's make a bevel gear. Okay. And we'll just make this come down. So we'll go in, east, out, down. Okay. And then we'll say come this way, which is in, top, out, north. Okay. Now, we know it'll get through this okay. The goal is to bring it into this machine, which we'll say will be input on the east side with a bevel. Which will be output to the east, input from the south. Okay, so these are going to run, no problem. Now let's take our gearbox and make sure it's full of lubricant. Also, so it's going... Yes, I need to turn this. Right? No, still bad. Okay. Oh, I definitely changed the mode by accident. Well, no, I do want to change the mode. So we got it in speed mode. Perfect. Okay. Perfectamundo. Now, let's take this guy. I hope it's getting refilled. And let's just put him over here. Now, this is full of lubricant. Let's see what happens. Yay! Input from the south. Output to the west. Yun, da, da, da. So the speed is nowhere near enough. Nowhere near enough. Yeesh. Alright. So, that's a simple fix. Right now, what's happening here? We've got, I need to move this actually. So why don't we pick up some of these? I think that will retain its lubricant. I think. Yeah, it's got lubricant in it still. Or not. Sad face. Okay, that's alright. We need to make a few more of those anyways. Let's do more than 8. Let's do a 16 this time. We'll experiment together.